Hey y'all, and welcome back to Mamá Shanti Mondays. I hope you guys are having an amazing Monday. Well, it's February, so that first month was kind of, tough. I can only imagine. Everybody been going through, myself too. But I wanted to let y'all know for today, for this Monday, I'm going to tell you guys how to believe in yourself, okay? So for that, it's going to be 5 steps for that, okay? It's going to be real simple. The hardest thing is staying focused and sticking to those tips, okay? So number 1, for how to believe in yourself, you have to have a vision first, okay? Come on, whatever everybody have, their goals of where they want to go, right? You have to have a vision. Once you have that vision, you need to know it. The vision that you have, you need to look at all type of possibilities to see, okay, if that really do happen, what type of critics would I have? You got to look at all the pros and the cons of that. But in order for you to even believe in yourself, you have to have a good idea of what your vision is. Okay, and understand it. You can't bring your vision to somebody else and expect the next person to believe in you, and you not believing in yourself. So it starts with yourself first. And on the flip side, you also got to keep in mind that the vision that you made here, or the idea, you're probably like, man, that's crazy. Like, ain't nobody gonna understand your vision all the time. So that's why it's best for you to know your vision and understand it. Your goal is to make sure that you understand it front and back, and then you can try to explain it to other people. But don't be surprised if, you share your vision with somebody else and they don't understand or they don't see the vision. But you got to keep in mind, that's your job to make sure that, it's not even your job to even make sure that they understand your vision, because that ain't none of their business. Because your vision is your vision, okay? So don't let nobody try to tell you otherwise. You got to believe in yourself first, okay? Number 2, take risk on yourself, okay? In order for you to actually believe in yourself, you have to take risk for yourself. So if you want to believe in yourself, you got to, take those the risk. It may not always go the way that you want it to go. It may be deterred. You may have obstacles. And everyone that's successful, I'm sure they would agree with me when I say that it's going to be more than one that you can probably count on one hand, probably both, to be honest. So you just have to make sure that you take a risk. Regardless of you actually taking those risks, yeah, it may give you some failures. You might, get a little bit, undetermined and be, unsure of yourself, but that's normal. That takes you out of you being comfortable. And if you're not being uncomfortable, then you got to. If you're just being comfortable, then you're not challenging yourself. So in order for you to actually challenge yourself, you have to go through those uncomfortable moments in your life, okay? Number 3, invest in yourself and your craft, okay? If you have a vision, if you were Martin Luther King and you had a dream, you got to invest in it, okay? You have to invest in you. That costs time, money, sleepless nights, okay? You have to invest in your craft, no matter what it is. If you're an artist, I'm sure you gotta spend a lot of money on paint. You gotta try to make pictures, see if people can see your vision, help people to see it and understand their eyes and get their perspective in your pictures that you're actually trying to sell. You want to make sure you're trying to sell it. So it's a lot of different things that go into that. But you have to make sure that you invest in it. And that don't mean that all the time that means that, what you invest in, that you're going to get something back. And that's exactly why it goes to number 4. You have to stay disciplined and trust the process, okay? Nothing, if it comes easy, I know y'all mama told y'all. If they didn't, I'm going to tell you, nothing that's easy is worth it, okay? I don't think I said that right, but y'all get my drift, okay? Everything that you do, if it's come around and it's something to ease, then it's too easy. It's too easy. So something right to it. I'm gonna think that, okay, what's up to that, because it gotta be a catch. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when you're in the store trying to buy a phone and like, oh yeah, you finna get a free phone or something like that. What's the catch? That's the first thing you're gonna think, right? Okay, so you gotta make sure that you do your research and you gotta stay really disciplined and trust your process. Trust your process. And you have to, make sure that you stay focused on what your ultimate goal is, and don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because most of the times other people, I'm going to put it this way, 9 times out of 10, the vision that you have received and the vision of where you are expecting to take yourself, 9 times out of 10, other people around you, family, friends, people that you know on a regular, they're not going to see it the same way that you're seeing. They're not going to believe it until they start saying that you're believing in yourself. So until you actually show that, and then they forget what everybody else got to say, and that this is about you and what you need to do with yourself, and you know that this is your plan and this is your vision, can't nobody tell you nothing. Okay, you're your own boss. Because the same people that's going to be doubting you or unsure, guess what? They probably don't even have a vision or have an idea of, where they want to be. Or maybe they just being stagnant. And if they are being stagnant, go ahead and tell them to go to watch the episode of How to Not Be Stagnant with Mamá Shanti, okay? Number 5, you need to embrace in your failures, okay? In everything that you do, in order for you to actually believe in yourself, you have to embrace your failures, okay? Everyone gonna have failures. The only thing is that everybody else, when they have their failures, they don't broadcast it. They don't put it out there. And it's your job to make sure that and I know a lot of people do like to put stuff on social media, say, hey, I did this, these are my wins. But guess what? The same person that's doing their wins, they probably didn't have the balls to let everybody know what their failures are so that can help somebody else. You let your own testimony to help other people so that they can understand that if you could do it, they could do it too. A lot of people just want to make sure that they're relatable to other people so that they can know, okay, well, if they could do it, I can figure it out, and just stay grinding. You know what I'm saying? You have to embrace your failures. And it's going to be a lot of failures. It may be a whole bunch of no's. Maybe a whole bunch of no's. But you know what? You keep on trying. You keep putting your right foot forward, and you're going to get the yes. You're going to get the right yes when it's time for your time, okay? And if all that fails, if you don't know how to embrace in your failures, you go right on back to number 4, and you stay disciplined and trust the process, okay? I hope that these texts did help you guys. Please like, share, and comment. Let me know if you think that this was helpful for you. And just to go ahead and run it down again, the first is going to be have a vision, and then know your vision front and back. Okay, nobody should be able to let you know what your vision is. You should be able to know what your vision is front to the back. The back way through the corner, through the alley. You should know your vision 100%. Okay, can nobody else tell you about your vision, because that's your vision. And if you decide to change your vision, that's totally fine. But just make sure if you do change your vision, okay, so what? You know what it's called? Editing it. Just like when it's a paper, you edit your vision and then move on and you keep pushing, okay? Number 2, take a risk on yourself, okay? In order to believe in yourself, take a risk in yourself, okay? It may be scary. I'm sure it is. However, if 9 times out of 10, if it's something that you're scared of or you fear, then that means that it's something that you should be doing. Yep, that was a gem right there for y'all, okay? And number 3, make sure you invest in yourself. You have to invest in your time and your money and your craft so that you can work and grow, okay? Number 4, stay disciplined and trust the process, okay? Believe in yourself and trust the process. Once you have a vision, can't nobody deter or change your vision unless you decide to let the enemy go against you and throw you out in the garbage can. We don't want that to happen. So trust the process. And number 5, when you stop deciding to stop trusting the process, and you start seeing that you having all these no's, you know what you do? Embrace your failures. Okay? Everybody failed. If anybody said that they haven't, they lying. Everybody, even Obama, had failures, okay? Martin Luther King too, you heard what I said. He had a dream, and I'm sure he had some failures, and he picked his ass up, okay? And if all else fails, make sure you go back to number 4, okay? Trust the process, okay? I hope you guys have an amazing week, okay? And if y'all got a boyfriend or girlfriend, happy Valentine's to everybody. And everybody strap it up, okay? Have a good week. Bye, y'all.